Today, I'm going to tell you my relocation story and hopefully help you out here a little bit because I'm not from Warner Robins. I'm not from Middle Georgia. And I actually moved here about 4 years ago, not because I wanted to, but because I kind of had to. And I know a lot of people that watch my channel living in Middle Georgia, you're relocating here and you're probably PCSing and you're in the military and you don't really have a choice. I know that you have a very slim chance of selection when it comes to your permanent change of station. I used to be in the military, I was in the Army, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story and the things that I wish I would have known when I moved to Warner Robins in the first place. Because again, I moved here kind of because I had to, not because I wanted to. And I'll give you the inside, the insider secrets so you can really have a smooth transition and you can enjoy it. But let me bring you back to 2020. I got out of the Army and I was so excited, but I met a beautiful girl and she's born and raised here in Warner Robins. So what do? Move over here to Warner Robins. But I made a really big mistake. I didn't buy a house. Okay, I know that sounds crazy. Fresh out of the military, I'm just getting my stuff started, trying to, go to college, and I'm selling cars at the time, down the road, and didn't have a whole lot of money. But I moved into an apartment complex. And the reason I think that was a fault on my end, not because of the rent. I remember it was $1,025 a month, which now, same apartment complex, like $1,450 a month for the same 700 square foot apartment. However, the thing is a lot of people don't know about this area. It is a hidden gem for real estate investment. This is where I'm putting all my money when it comes to real estate investment, is in the Middle Georgia area because of Robins Air Force Base. It's protected. Warner Robins is supposed to 4X in the next 10 years, and things are going nuts. Home prices continue to go up. Cost of living, average home price here in the local area is $242,000. And today, 4 years later, if I would have purchased a home, on average, let's say I bought that average price, even, it's up since 4 years ago, but let's say $250,000. At the current average 6.5% year after year of appreciation, I would have had a nice little nest egg. I could have used my VA home loan. 2 years later, I could have refinanced that, put it into a conventional loan, reused my VA home loan to live somewhere else, but it's a starter home. You might not like the area. You might only have orders for 2, 3, 4 years. You don't know. I could have rented that house out knowing now that this is an amazing marketplace for renters because, you got military members here. You got a lot of civilians on base. You got people that are actually going to take care of your stuff if you screen your tenants correctly. And that was one of the big mistakes that I made because I lived in apartments for almost, 2.5, almost 3 years. About 2.5 years, actually, because I had a 1 year lease, 1 year, upped it for 6 months before moving into the new construction house that I'm in now. I wasted a lot of money. And at the time, it felt like I saved a lot of money, but did I really save any money though? Because all the equity that I would have built, could have used that for a down payment, could have sold the house, pocketed that, used my VA home loan again, 0% down. Strategically, I think you should refinance it, put it into a conventional loan, use your VA home loan again. Just start stacking properties for long-term wealth. That's something that I didn't know. Another thing is, when I moved to the local area, I didn't know anything about Warner Robins. I literally just let my girlfriend at the time pick my place, my wife, and we didn't live together before getting married. So I was like, hey, help me out, find a decent place, a good area. And I ended up right off of Highway 96 in Houston Lake Road, just south of the Kroger. Fantastic area. Well, to be honest with you, I got really lucky. There's a lot of areas within Warner Robins. I'm not saying that they're bad areas, but I got the nicest part of Warner Robins. A nice little hub, great gym. You got Max Fitness there. You got Kroger, my favorite Kroger, all in the Middle Georgia area. Just overall, super clean, super nice. I got lucky. However, when moving to Warner Robins, what a lot of people fail to realize is there's Warner Robins, there's Centerville. I currently live in Byron. It touches Centerville. Kathleen, Bon Air, phenomenal school systems. You go a little bit further south, you got Perry. Elko's another place. And all of these places that I just told you are within 20 minutes of driving to Warner Robins Air Force Base. Not too bad. So I didn't really have a good perception on the local area. However, once you move here, you'll realize, okay, I don't know about you, I've been going on vacations lately, and every place that I've gone, food sucks so bad. We got some good, tasty cuisine here in the local area. Comes with barbecue, fantastic barbecue. You know, and it really doesn't even really matter where you go. A lot of sit-down places, especially once you go up to Macon. I'll tell you what, people sleep on Macon. Oh, look at the news. There's a lot of crime. Yeah, there's a lot of crime in Macon. It's a major city. It's huge. Go to the nice places in Macon, and you can sit down and have fantastic food. After a real estate appointment that I had this morning, I went to a place for the first time called Yola. I think it's called Yola. Yolllah. Best Reuben sandwich I have ever had in my entire life. There's all of these secret little places that not a lot of people know about. Because, I mean, you're typing up online, you're hitting on Google, and I mean, you search for stuff, and it's like, oh, McDonald's has 5-star reviews, and Arby's and Burger King. It really misses a lot of those. So, you know what? You just inspired me. I'm gonna make some videos when it goes over to local cuisine, some good places. So stay tuned for that. But moving here, I just didn't know what was going on. I kind of got lucky with a lucky spot, you know, for apartment complex. Kind of wasted money though. The food's fantastic. The amenities aren't too far away. And then something else that you need to understand, local Middle Georgia area, and this is really what I'm kind of turning this video into, is investments. I know you don't have to invest in real estate. I'm a firm believer, and the mentors that I have say invest in what you know. So for example, I'm not going to throw my money into crypto or stock markets and stuff like that because I just don't know that game. I know real estate. It took me a while to figure it out, but you meet the right people, you get into the right groups, you know, you start going to some seminars and you start building a network and you learn from people who are where you want to be. And I'm telling you what, you can build a lot of long-term wealth in real estate. And this area is really one of those places that you can do it because of price points, the growth. You make money on the buy, you make money on the sell. You know, interest rates are slowly coming back down. A couple buddies, you know, just refinanced at 4.8% today, which is down from 6.8 a couple months ago. Crazy stuff going on. You can make some really good cash flow when it comes down to it. Another thing that I didn't really realize, and I mean, I don't have any children yet, but I have 10 nieces and nephews, is sports. Fantastic sports here in the local area. When it comes down to, you know, Little League baseball, like there is one of the largest places in the country. It's like Little League World Series. I'll throw it up on the screen. I'm blanking. It's right off of Cohen Walker. But there's like this huge Little League thing going on. Awesome sport. Warner Robins has one of the best football teams in the entire state of Georgia. Same with Perry High School. And there's so many different adult activities. Something I didn't know, this is what's called the Bible Belt. There's a church on every corner, but they're the good churches. They're the Bible-believing churches for the most part around here. And there's so many softball leagues, and there's all these different activities that you're able to do when you really start getting plugged into the community. And also, something that I don't want to forget, go to Facebook, type in Robins to Go. This is awesome group. I think there are over 60,000 members now. Any questions that you have about the community, any products, any services, anything like that, you can search for. You can find those communities. You can find yard sales going on, estate sales, who's the best barber in town, who does nails, who does anything. Really good place. Also, not trying to be rude, I'm a former police officer. There's a Facebook page called I Smell Bacon. Okay, you want some juicy posts, you go on there. Or, better yet, Warner Robins, I'm calling you out. Those have some juicy posts if you're looking for some entertainment with everything that goes on. I'm telling you what, people must just sit on the side of the road, videotape it all day long, figuring out any and everything that people do here in the local area. It's so funny. Also, some other stuff when it comes down to it. I was talking about sports. Pickleball up in Macon has the largest indoor court out of any indoor pickleball court in America. There's so many leagues going on. Pickleball is taking our area by storm. There's so many awesome things happening in the local area. And another thing that I didn't realize when it comes down to it, the airport, it's an hour and 21 minutes north. You hop on I-75 and you literally get off on, you know, the airport. You drive over to the east, you got St. Simons, you got Savannah. It's like 3.5 hours. Not bad at all. Or preferably go south 75, take it all the way to Clearwater. Clearwater's about 5 hours away from here. One of my favorite beaches, Clearwater. Great restaurants around there, by the way. You can get to the beach in about 3.5 hours if you want to go to like Panama City, something like that. Kind of like the calm beaches, hang out with the wife, if you know what I mean. There's so many cool stuff going on over there. And at the end of the day, healthcare, phenomenal. Cost of living, phenomenal. There's so many great opportunities over here. And I just wanted to make this video to help you if you're looking to move in the area, to say that, hey, it's okay. This isn't a bad location, especially if you're PCSing and getting stuck here. And at the end of the day, I've been here for 4 years. I don't plan on leaving. And if I do leave, I might live in North Georgia in the mountains somewhere. That is many, many, many years down the road, because this is now growing on me. It's one of my favorite locations, and I could talk for hours about going to Montezuma, to Yoder's, one of my favorite restaurants, going down to Hawkinsville. They have M&T meats. It's the best butcher shop, hands down, in the state of Georgia. So friendly, great meats. I mean, you can go to Gay, Georgia and go to the cotton picking fair. That's in the fall and the springtime. Phenomenal stuff. Georgia National Fair is going on October 10th through the 18th this year. I go every year. Sweet tea in hand all day long. So good. There's so many great things about the local area, and I have a feeling you're gonna love our area. And if you are looking to move to the local area, it would be an honor to be able to serve you and your family. I run a residential real estate team, so whether you're buying, selling, investing, or relocating real estate, we have your back for life, and it would be an honor to be able to walk you through the process. And if you need anything, just shoot me a text message at 478-888-7808. I have every guide you could imagine, every video, every print off, going over details on loans, how to buy, how to sell, how to invest. And also, I'm a real human being. You can call me, we can hang out, we can go get some coffee, and we can see how we can best serve you. And also, if you are moving to the local area, check out this video. It's a buyer's guide, and by the time you finish watching that video, you're gonna know more than a real estate agent knows about buying a house. I got your back for life. I'll see you on the next video, or when you shoot me a text.